Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ellie Snake Lady and today I have little Aristaeus here with me. And yeah, he's feeling a bit cold, so I'm going to hold on to him for a little bit just to warm him up. But that leads me on to what this video is actually all about. So today I'm doing like a sort of keeping my snakes warm vlog update type video. So as you know, I've insulated my snake tanks, or the ones that are kind of near the windows, with, you know, that sort of foily foam stuff. And so today, yeah, I'm going to show you another way of how I've been keeping my snakes warm, which is fairly inexpensive, or at least won't drive up the electricity bill. So anyway, without any further ado, I shall just get straight on with that, and thanks very much for watching. So I've got some heat packs that I've literally just, if you can see there, excuse the mess on the floor, applied to my trousers. And I know it seems a bit crazy, but it's kind of, I want to give them a bit more heat without having to put like a hot water bottle in their tank or anything like that. Their heat's up as far as it will go, which is up to 31, 32 degrees on the warm side. So anyway, I'm going to put these two heat packs. I'm going to put 2 in Aristaeus's and 2 in Zephyrus's tank. More on the cooler side, just so there's like an all-round ambient temperature. And what I'm going to do with these packs is put them into some socks, which I have put here. So I've got some little like trainer socks that I can put the heat packs into, and I'll fold them over and just kind of tuck them in the corner and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of get on and do that and hope that their tanks sort of heat up a bit. The only reason I'm doing this is it was actually -6 degrees. I just want them to sort of feel a bit warmer. So they are quite active still and they are around. And anyway, yeah, I'm just going to get on and do that. So yeah, there we go. So these are the heat packs that I'm using. As you can see, they're 24-hour. It does say like pain relief and whatnot. But as far as I know, it hasn't got any like painkiller or anything in it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is open these up, apply them to me so that they heat up. So just apply them to my legs, wait till they heat up, put them in socks, and then just put them in the tanks. So yeah, I'm going to get on and do that. Right, so I've got these socks. I'm just going to put that on there for a moment. And what I'm going to do is just kind of put this at the back, like that. And then I'm going to put this one sort of a bit more in the middle. As you can see, we've got the socks at the back there with the heat packs in, and hopefully it'll just make it a bit warmer for Zephyrus. So that's him sorted, and I'm going to move on to Aristaeus. There he is. little Aristaeus. So yeah, I've wrapped the heat packs in socks and put these elastic bands around them so that he can't climb inside in case he gets a bit curious. So yet again, I'm just gonna try and sort of put this at the back. You can see that there. So that's that one. And then I think the other one, just trying to think where to put it because his tank's a bit smaller. There we go. I'm just going to pop that in there. There we go. So I've just kind of popped that down there as well. Yeah, so his tank's a bit smaller than Zephyrus's, but anyway, so that should hopefully bump up the heat a bit and keep them a bit warmer in this cold weather. I haven't put elastic bands on Zephyrus's, look, there he is. I haven't put elastic bands on Zephyrus's little socky heat pad things, but I'll do that. And yeah, and we'll see what the temperatures get to. Cheeky boy. So I forgot to document the temperature, but that's Aristaeus's right now. And this is Zephyrus's. Now that did say, I think it was 31.5 when I started, so it's gone up a bit. But yeah, we'll just see how it all gets on and what happens. Oh, it's just gone down. That's not good. Sorry it's so dark in here, but it is getting dark and the sun's going down. So anyway, behind me I have Artemis's tank and Estrella's tank, and they are both reading 30 degrees, so I'm thinking I'm going to do the same thing and put some heat packs in their tanks just to sort of warm it up a little bit. So yeah, I'll get on and do that. So Artemis's tank is reading 30.9 Celsius at the moment. I've had to switch the light on for this, but Estrella's tank is reading 30.2, so, well, 30.1 now, so we'll see what happens with the heat in these tanks. So before Aristaeus's temperature in this tank was 30.7, now it's 31.6. So I think those heat pads are working. And Zephyrus's temperature in this tank was 31.7, so now it's 32. Keeps hovering between 32.1 and 32. So anyway, so it has got a bit warmer in their tanks, which is great. So Estrella's was on 30.2 before, and now it's on 32.1, so it's gone up a degree or so. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the way those heat pads have worked, and I think I'll be using them again. Whereas Artemis's heat has actually gone up by a degree, because it was 30.9 before, now it's 31.9 Celsius. So yeah, her heat's gone up at least. So yeah, it's not too bad. I think the heat packs are working. As you can see from that video, the heat pads that I used, really worked. You know, they boosted the heat in their tanks and stuff. So I had to rejig Estrella's tank a little bit, and you know, her probes and stuff weren't reading quite right on the heat mat, so I adjusted that, and obviously I put the heat pads in with her. And over the really cold night where it was -6 degrees, as I say, I did just put in all those heat pads, and yeah, so they work really well. Even though I've got to apply them to myself to make them work and activate them, they did work really well. So I wouldn't say they lasted 24 hours though, because it says on the box that it lasts 24 hours, but I think I might just try and get some more of those actual reptile heat pad type things that you get, that you open them up and you've got them, and you just give them a shake and they start heating up. So I think they last more or less 24 hours. So I'd say the ones that I got were, you know, like a 12-hour type thing, even though they say 24. But anyway, there we go. So yeah, so that did work with heating up their tanks. And if it gets sort of to -4 or 5 or even 6 again, I'll be doing the same thing. Those heat pads only cost like £2 or £3, and there's 4 in each box, so it's not too expensive, just to do now and again in the real cold weather. But the rest of the time, the heat mats that they've got in their tanks, you know, do the trick. So yeah, I think this little boy is actually enjoying the heat from my hands, so I'm always quite warm anyway. So yeah, I'll just have him out for a bit. His tank's reading a little bit on the cooler side, but I think that's just because he's put substrate between the probe and the heat mat, so the probe isn't reading properly. So anyway, I'm going to sort that out. And yeah, so I'm hoping that's kind of given you an idea for the real colder sort of nights or days, or something to, you know, keep your snakes warm and whatnot, or your reptiles and things. So if you did enjoy this video and you got something out of it, then please like and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, please hit that bell notification and click all, so you get notifications of all my latest videos. And if you've got any comments or questions, then just pop them in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to answer. But for now, from myself and little Aristeus, it is goodbye, and we'll see you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching.